rallied the troops to go to the offices of the Big Ten whenever the Big Ten said we aren't playing football whenever COVID was happening. Then all the SEC said we're playing football. Big 12 said we're playing football. The general got on the internet, rallied the troops, and saved football. That's why he has these work boots on, I assume. Is that why you're wearing these boots?
Coach, these are military issue. We're ready to go.
You look so ridiculous. How old are you right now? You are so jacked. So jacked. How old are you?
40 years old, Coach.
40's the new 20, obviously.
Well,
I mean, look at this dude.
This guy asked
you want
me
to do some push-ups or squats?
No.
I was going to bring some bands, so we use some manual, like back in
I
the
see some
we know you got some
vascularity.
band work in the car, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Wake them up a little bit. All right, let's dive in. This is week what of this?
7.
Okay, week
8,
7 of the
6,
General's
7.
top 5. Have had a little bit of movement. Might see some more this week. Let's dive in, General.
All right, let's go with our number 5 team. They were off last week. We've got the Oklahoma Sooners coming in at number 5. Now, listen. They didn't play last week, but you watched my man Dylan Gabriel against Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, there hasn't been a Gabriel on the scene like that since Peter Gabriel dropped Sledgehammer back in the day. Now,
this is what we were hoping for. This is what we were hoping for. All right, who's your number 4 team, General?
For my number 4.
Full pads.
My number 4 team, we've got the Georgia Bulldogs. They got a big win.
Yeah.
They're rolling.
Yeah,
they lost Brock Bowers, okay? I mean, I don't know if you know this, but he's a fairly good player.
Yes,
maybe one of the best in the country. He's going to be out 4 to 6, maybe 7 weeks, so we'll have to see what they can do. Carson Beck's been rolling, but they're going to have a little trouble here coming up.
The vascularity is absurd. Look at this. This dude's 40 years old, bro.
Look at his calf.
Look at this thing, dude. Look at this thing. Do you eat? You eat sandwiches? We eat steaks?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, I eat worse than this guy.
So you guys actually do the body fat percentage thing where you guys measure it every single week?
Yeah.
Bobby probably does.
Is that what they do, Connor?
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. Honestly, the only way to test it really is if we can get, Bobby to chop them. Let's see if the feet are still moving or not.
No, listen, I got a bad back, Coach. I mean, I got some icy hot on right now.
Is that real?
He's holding it together,
real.
yeah.
From what? What have you been doing that makes you have a bad back?
I got a little lifting in. I was doing, little glute ham work and just kind of tweaked it on
40-year-old dude, keep going. We need more people like you.
I'm trying my best.
And also Brock Bowers. That's a big time loss for the University of Georgia. Who's number 3 overall?
It is. I feel bad because this was my Vince Carter riser early in the season. I kind of drifted away from him. Yeah. I was like the puppy that lost its way in Billy Madison.
Yeah.
But we're back. The Washington Huskies, we're throwing them up there.
Okay, the dog, the puppy, the
huge
good tie-in.
dog. Absolutely. Getting it done. They're playing well. Michael Penix Jr. doing a great job there. Hey.
Penix.
No, I think it is officially
which one is it?
I thought we were pronouncing it wrong.
All right. Penix. I mean.
No, I think it was official. I think it was officially Penix.
Okay. Still junior or
Put a soft X at the end?
Yeah, those hard X.
Okay.
Soft E.
Okay.
Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
But it was, some people were saying, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just saying what I heard.
Hey, when they were saying it, it was hilarious too.
Great little song that was put together.
That was the first time I had heard that.
They were saying it with a hard D too.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. Everybody was because it was so good. Anyways, who's number 2?
Number 2 in there.
That's been hilarious, by the way.
Listen, they've been doing a little, I guess, advanced reconnaissance, and there's some stuff swirling around here. I know. Hey, they've been playing well though, so I have to give them respect.
Yeah, it's easy to play well when you know what everybody's doing. Try him, all right?
We'll see what's going on. But I got the Michigan Wolverines there at number 2.
Who's number 1?
Hold on. We got to expand upon number 2 a little bit more. That is what everybody's going to say right there. What I just said.
We're going to watch, aren't we? Oh, no. We're going to watch what happens the rest of this season, right? No, definitely not.
Photoshop.
I think it was.
But yeah, don't you think we're going to watch the rest of the season? If they fall off, people are going to say, oh, look at this. This is the day they got caught. Now they can't steal signals anymore.
What happened with Tom Brady with the Deflategate? They went and won by how much?
I believe it was 38-10, right? And then they beat what was considered the greatest defense of all time 2 weeks later. But hey, again, beach balls. And people forgot about that. It never gets brought up anymore.
Yeah, they just said, oh, is that right? And then after Spygate, I think they went and...
I think that was the 18-1 year. Only lost in the Super Bowl, of course. But yeah, they were pretty pissed right after that.
Yeah, that was football gods making up for that at the very end. Remember, Gronk couldn't get there because he was hurt. But yeah, I do believe the Michigan Wolverines will be okay football-wise.
They should be.
But who knows long term though? They're talking about real punishments. They're talking about real punishment. Isn't that what
he might leave? Harbaugh. They were saying. I mean, Pete, the authority. Pete. He said
that's not a way. That's not how it's.
What? I thought that's what we were chanting. Pete. But that is essentially what I thought the situation was.
Okay. Well, it seems like it's bad up there for the team up north.
Well, they're circling the wagons. We'll see if they can fight this off.
That's what we call it, right? That's what we call it?
Team up north.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at you.
OH! Who will I pick tomorrow, though?
You'll figure it out.
I will.
Because that's who the number one team in the nation is going to be.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
It's going to be someone that's going to fire everybody up in this crowd right here. Let's go the Ohio State Buckeyes up there.
Pop from the crowd in front of the horseshoe there.
Absolutely. Hey,
How come? Why at this stage of the season are they still at number one on your rankings, which has never budged at the top?
they've got a great defense. Underrated. Everyone's looking at Michigan. They're looking at Penn State. Ohio State's played Maryland. Really good defense. Played Notre Dame. I think we saw what Notre Dame's been able to do offensively. We watched that against USC. And then I'm telling you, on offense, Kyle McCord is continuing to play well. They've got the best receiver in college football, and this offensive line is starting to come around.
How's Tommy Eichenberg? How's the linebacker unit here for the Ohio State?
I mean,
Buckeyes?
Tommy
He's like a clone of this guy.
Eichenberg is relentless, absolutely relentless. Their
He's
whole
a clone
defense
of this
is.
guy?
Oh, yeah.
What does
He's
that
a lot
mean?
bigger than me, though.
What?
He's a little taller.
Yeah.
I don't know if his skull's quite.
He's
I
fun
don't know
to
if his
watch
body
play.
fat percentage is that small.
He's all about ball, that's for sure.
He is all ball. He talks about as much as AJ did in college too. A lot of grunts, very inaudible. Didn't really say much. It's amazing. You guys have extracted all this personality from him.
Well, him. Everybody's starting to learn him, I think, as we go. His personality is fantastic, but it was a thing that he used to be a mute, right? Like, never talked. You're saying Tommy Eichenberg very similar, just all ball?
Tommy is all ball, big guy. I mean, he is all about it all the time. Him and Steele. It's interesting. You got Steele Chambers, who's got like the Kenny G hair going on right beside him, and then you got Tommy, who's just locked in all day, every day.
So they hunt, though. That's a good defense. They're going to have to be with the run game. Penn State, you're not worried about that with the number one team in the country here?
Singleton and Allen, very, very good. Offensive line's pretty good, but listen, you got to be up for the test. If it was on the road, maybe a little more concerned.
But here in front of these fans, Bob.
They're packed out here. This is a Friday, and it's rainy, and it's gray, and it's cold. That place tomorrow at noon will be rocking, and it will be tough to do anything.
Hey, you and Tommy Eichenberg, same people. I didn't
Hey,
know that.
that's a great compliment. I'll take that all day long. The dude's been killing it here for a long time.
Penn State linebacker you, right?
Yes, it is. There are a lot of great linebackers through there, and a ton of great linebackers have come through here, that's for sure.
More in Penn
know
State,
that.
though, right? That's what everyone says.
No, but it's linebacker
That's
you.
what they
It's
say.
linebacker you, I
I
thought.
don't know, who is they?
Yeah, who's they, con man?
People, you
People,
know.
Shirts, I think it's T-shirts that say linebacker University, Penn State.
T-shirts,
Penn State University.
If you put it on a T-shirt, it's got to be true, right?
So there is a little bit of something to that, though, with the pride of the Ohio State linebacker room.
I don't know. Who cares? Try to win the game.
Who's
Who's trying to win the game?
Look at
Who
this
cares?
guy.
Okay.
Everybody shake